My people here got a porch light. These are my candle going, my protection going. You can feel it. Yeah, yeah, we're done. Okay, well, I wanted to be outside. I really did. I don't think I'm gonna go outside. Y'all are gonna keep. Why only if you wanna go? Come on now. Is my shit cut off this time? Well, I already know what it is. I already know what it is. I already know who it is. That's just insane that this shit is insane. I ain't trying to wake nobody up. Um, yeah. Well, my other ass, I just the people ass again. My shit is good. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, I did a live. Only 12 minutes of the live got posted. I did a live again. My live just cut off the entire YouTube app. As if like somebody logged into my YouTube channel or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it just cut out. Just cut off. Um, and this shit ain't never happened to me before. There's no reason, like literally, there's no reason. I have Wi-Fi. I have data. I should be perfectly fine, right? But I'm telling y'all, people play with Magic K. People play with energy. People who act like they, like, be mindful of spiritual people who, yeah, I do. Uh, be mindful of people who, like, they act one way. Like, you know how how certain church people be like holier than thou, like they act like they so holier than thou, and then behind closed doors, they could be some of the worst people ever, and not all Christians are that same. And like in spirituality, in any religion, too much of good can become bad. Just period. Like people become brainwashed, like, and they become oblivious to the shit that they do, and they hate a motherfucker that can call their ass out. They hate a person that they can read them. You know, I don't understand what the point of the games is. I don't understand, but I do. Like, okay, for those who do not know me, it's your girl Gas. Being good. See what I'm saying? It's your girl Gas being good. I was just smoking, so you know, this do happen sometimes. So, um, appreciate it. I'm a little worked up, y'all, because I did something I shouldn't have. But I promised myself, no matter what the energy I was in, no matter how I felt, if I was up, I was gonna get on here and I was gonna do the motherfucking reading because, hold on, because
The way people play with magic, the way people, and magic is not like, this is the point of my channel. It's not, I'm not really I try to be, I think I'm gonna delete all them old videos. I tried to be something that I was not, and try to do things a way that just don't work for me. And I finally realized that in the situation that I'm in, like with the situation that I'm in right now, it's like opening a lot of shit for me. Like I'm getting a lot of fucking downloads. And as a person who know I'm supposed to teach and I'm supposed to help people, it's like I've been bullshitting. I've been procrastinating, thinking that it's supposed to be a different type of way. I'm supposed to do things the way other people do it. And I feel like with this situation, this person, like now that I'm looking back, um, it like I had to see what I didn't like, what I don't want to become, or like what I'm not, in order to know. Like I know who I am, but like in order to like really see, really be able to see myself for who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we probably don't. We don't give ourselves a lot of enough credit. We don't give ourselves enough love. We don't, honor ourselves. Typically, a motherfucker like me, you get caught up in people pleasing. You get caught up in feeling like, not being able to trust your intuition just due to the way life was. But yeah, it's time to remember who the fuck you are, just in general. Um, that goes for anybody. Like in any period in your life, in any aspect of your life, I feel like if you have some like dormant energy or like stagnant energy surrounding something, I feel like it's due to a lack of confidence, or due to somebody trying to make you have a lack of confidence, or like somebody being intimidated by who you are. And then um, before I jumped on her, it was, oh my god, I had so much to say, y'all. I had like a whole hour and some change, a whole hour and 30 minutes of downloads. Matter of fact, hopefully I got some storage, but from this point on, I'm gonna screen record my shit, because there's no possible way. There's no way. There's no way. And the ancestors and the universe down, for me, they don't move like that. You know? So I can literally tell when somebody is playing in my energy. And it's funny how somebody can like act like they want to remove you from their life, or like they don't want no dealings with you, but you still bothering me. You still antagonizing me, and it's in ways that I can't really, I can't really say. Like I can say, but it ain't no point. I don't have time to defend myself no more. I really don't. At the end of the day got to end, and I have a idea, a plan for what I actually want to do. Instead of like steady getting on her, because I shouldn't have to screen record. I shouldn't have to. Um, I literally shouldn't have to do this. I should just be able to go live on my channel and speak my truth and just give out the information that the universe gave to me. But it's funny how like towards the end of my video, that's when the shit happened. So it's like a motherfucker sat and watched and gathered all the information, or gathered what they thought they needed to like try to play me. But the difference between a real spiritual person, or a real person with the gift of just intuition and like foresight, and just being a divine child in general, like I don't have to, I don't gotta get information from other people. Only reason why, let me tell y'all, this is a personal matter, but it's a very spiritual matter, and this is why I'm talking. I'm gonna get to why I'm talking about it, and I'm trying to be kind of vague because I don't want to trigger nothing, and I don't need my shit. Like I just don't got time. I really don't. I don't wanna. I don't got no ill will towards nobody. I really don't. It's like be you, do you, and we both got a gift. But I feel like personally, I don't know how true this person's gift is because they just came in mirroring me. And then I finally seen who this person truly is. And it's not the person that they pretended to be. And when, like, see, okay, let me tell y'all. Me and my wife is getting a divorce. Okay? Um, basically, it's like, I feel like in her previous relationships, like, she called me a narcissist. No, she called me an energy vampire, a demon, all type of shit. Like she gaslight me all the time about certain shit, and I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like when I feel like that, if I bring a problem to you and then you try to flip it on me, and you just steady, like I don't know. But I got my problems too. I put my hands on people. I don't like when people try to play with my brain. I feel like that's an attack. Like bitch, that's worse than slapping me, lying to me, like just shit. Like a motherfucker, it's like people out here, like I said, acting like they holier than thou, and then they don't have no type of integrity. Truthfulness is the foundation of all human motherfucking virtues, bitch. So if you can't be honest with yourself, you're not honest. You can't be honest in a conversation. Like you can't be honest in a relationship in general. Like you just then, you know what I'm saying? You can't be as high vibrational as you think you are. Sorry. Emotional intelligence is not just not wanting to fight, not wanting to argue, because conflict is conflict. The fuck, a problem is a problem. No matter how big, how, you know what I'm saying? How are we going to resolve the problem? People don't ever want a resolution. And if they do want a resolution, in the resolution, they're going to people like the people I'm describing, like the motherfucker I'm describing. It was like in the resolution, it was, or in the solution, it was always like at the cost of me. You know what I'm saying? It was never like a 50-50 thing or like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like personally now I'm seeing shit for what it is. People are not who they say they are, literally. And people could be mad because you literally are who you say you are. I'm not, like I said, I ain't got nothing to hide, nothing. I'm not perfect. I'm not nothing but I'm something. Oh, I'm a lot. I'm something. You know what I'm saying? I'm a blessing, a gift to anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, in my life. Just period. And I like to think that people are the same to me. Never thinking that somebody that I'm supposed to love or somebody that's supposed to love me would do me like that. Regardless of my trauma, regardless of any of that, I still put my all my faith in people. Like not my faith in people. You know what I'm saying? I just got hope. I believe in people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that just because I had fucked up parents or a fucked up family that the world is fucked up. No. But people secretly feel like that. They never really healed their shit, and then they get into spirituality, or they go into a religion, and it fills that void for them, and then they give them some type of like, I don't know, like they get this weird, I don't know, it's like weird ass thing about them. Like I ain't got nothing against nobody, cause I'm quick to say like I know God love me. I don't know about y'all, but the Most High fucks with me. When I pray, I get what I pray for. For a while, I was mad at God, but that's between us, you know. But it's like they get this energy about themselves. Like, okay, you got clean, you got saved, you did better, but it don't make you better than the next because once upon a time, bitch, you were ignorant. Once upon a time, you didn't know, and you still don't know everything. You still learning. You still gotta go through these lessons in life. I just can't stand a motherfucker like that. And it's like, really, I feel like what they be doing is like ciphering motherfucking energy because you don't really have the confidence or the gift for real. Like, it was a story I heard about somebody who like talked to the preacher or something, and they like took their whole sermon. Like they was like they wanted to preach or something. They wanted to give a sermon and told the preacher and asked for his blessing and all of that. And man, basically declined, and then went and preached this man's sermon. I don't know if that was a movie or what, but people do this in real life. In spirituality, that's spiritual as fuck, religious or not. Like you trying to steal somebody's gift and pretend that it's yours. Motherfuckers is out here reading cards, picking up cards, shuffling cards, and they got a shuffled ass motherfucking mindset. Get the fuck on. You don't even know what you're reading. That's not even what the card means. That's why it's like really important to have discernment and intuition and know what's for you and what's not for you when you listening to readings. I have nothing against nobody that use cards because once upon a time I used them. I was battling whether or not I feel like I needed them or not, and I know I don't need them. A motherfucker took my shit, won't give me my shit, but they got all their cards. Every time I do a video, somehow, some way, my video get clipped, my video get cut, my video stop not working, but you get to post your shit. But what's funny is, it's not a competition, y'all. But motherfuckers is playing with me. Motherfuckers already tried to crucify me, did all this fucked up shit to me, and I'm learning a lesson. I'm literally learning a lesson. Um, I feel like I got part of the lesson, and before I forget, I be quick to try to give the lesson. You know, after I learn or give help, give guidance, because that information will leave my motherfucking mind, and it'll just be gone. And that's how I feel like I can go through it again. So it's important to write it down, put it out there, whatever, so that it's like tangible, like unforgettable. You know what I'm saying? If I never, like when I don't give a download that I got, somebody always take the download. It pisses me off. Damn. Everything I was saying, everything I said in those readings, because I feel like I should have did it again, and I was like, nah, fuck it. I ain't finna do all of that. I feel like I should have recorded another video. Um, but I was like, no, I ain't gonna do that. And then next thing you know, every video I heard, it was saying everything I said. It was saying just like it's scattered around in different videos, and like just watching a movie. I was watching Criminal Minds, and it was like shit was coming up from the fucking downloads I got that I had already preached. That I'm not preached. That I had already talked about, and it's like this shit is fucked up. But no worries, I got something for your ass. You won't be able to see much, and those who are supposed to come and see what I or hear what I got to say, that's who'll see it. But I'm not gonna keep playing with nobody. I'm really not. I love my YouTube channel. I have been trying to grow this YouTube channel. I just haven't inconsistent, and that was due to like not feeling safe, not feeling like myself, not trusting my intuition, and then also a motherfucker trying to be around while I'm doing it. I don't like people in my space when I'm channeling. I don't want, if I was to do a spell, if we did a spell together or we did some type of ritual together that was intended to do together, fine. But anything, any self love, any uh nah, for real. Nah, for real. I do you know what's crazy is I figured out like what was for me and what was not, like what wasn't for me to tell finally. Um but like in that relationship, like in two relationships actually, I seen when like shit shifted like all of a sudden, like after I tell you about my dream, now now you calling me certain things. So like in a dream, everybody was it was like an apocalypse was going around. Like I don't know. I can't really remember, but it was like crazy as fuck. If y'all remember World War Z or like Bird Box, like motherfuckers like in groups, in little groups trying to survive and shit. We had one group. We had this we was the last group on earth who hadn't been possessed, who was still pure. I was the only person who was like so pure that the devil couldn't touch me. Not that I don't have, cause in everybody we got dark and light. Literally, we come from dark. You can't exist without fucking darkness. But I feel like it's just your intent behind it. But anyways, in the dream, I the devil couldn't fuck with me. I was the only one, the last one on earth who could defeat the devil. You know what I'm saying? I was the chosen one, the person who, like, let's just say there was a prophecy and I was the person who had to fulfill the fucking prophecy. I'm scared as shit in the dream. I'm scared as shit. I'm scared as fuck. I mean, and then like the people I'm telling them, I'm like, giving them um, advice and shit. I'm like, don't look at people too long. Be careful. We are the only people with the last ones. And you know how people be like, how do you know? It's like it was like one of them scenes, like one of them moments. And then somebody was like, you ain't the only one. I can do it too. I have. It was like, I guess like a type of blood or something, or like I have this in my DNA. Um, I'm a part of this family. Like, you're not the only one. And I'm like, I'm literally telling you, God told me. It's not even just God told me. Like, this is written, my nigga. This is already ordained. I'm telling you right now. Don't try no stupid shit. Don't even, just stay back. Stay back. Just calm down, because at this point you causing confusion in here, and I'm thinking your ass is already the devil, and I'm about to kill him. So, what was happening was I was tuned in the radio. We was trying to get in contact with the devil. Um, trying to contact him to see what he want. Like, what was the point of like all of this fucking crazy shit that was going on, taking over all the people and shit, possessing everybody. And it was like he was trying to get a message out, and we was trying to find the frequency to communicate with him. And as soon as he touched the radio, he as soon as he touched the radio, because he was like, you ain't the only one. You think you the only one. Who told you you could? Like, it was just crazy. It was just the same shit my wife said to me months later. Months later. And you know what happened? When he touched the radio, it immediately went to, that we start talking to the devil. And it was like, he was talking, but the radio was, he was speaking through the radio, but he was speaking through this nigga. And so I immediately slit his fucking throat. I had to kill him. And then I heard the devil still talking a little bit, and then I woke up. Oh no, that wasn't the end of it. I was like, see, I told y'all. And then we was like, let's hear what he got to say. And then he was talking, and then I ended up waking up. But I told my mama and my wife. And you know how like you don't really know, like dreams, you do some of the craziest shit in dreams. You go through some of the craziest things in dreams. Like uh and you never really know how it's gonna show up in your life, unless you go get it interpreted or something. But you never really know how uh like what God is preparing you for. And it was like just so funny how all of a sudden now this person that I thought was one of these people who I was supposed to be protecting, it's the same motherfucker who was trying to get us. He was already dead. He was already possessed. That's the thing. We was thinking small. This motherfucker was thinking big. But he couldn't, I thought quick enough in order to kill the person, because he couldn't possess anybody without them touching or making eye contact for real. Um, but it's just funny. These same people is trying to say you know, like how the person in the dream was. Who said you could be the one? You could be the devil. How? Who said you? Who said you was this? And it's like, bitch, God, the I don't know, wherever it's written down there, motherfucker. I don't know. This is just what it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't know. And people be trying to understand. This is the point. Like in life, people be trying to understand how you just got it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could be somebody that's very strong, very muscular. Like I have a muscular ass build. I never lifted a fucking weight. This lady, I was at the store, she was like, oh my God, whatever you do, You need to keep doing it. I look like, girl, like, ooh, I like that. Like, I hate the way I'm shaped, but I love it. But I love me. But it's like, I would much rather be one of them, you know, curvy girls. But I'm very muscular. I love my calves. I got some big ass, strong ass calves. And you would think I probably do lift some weights, and I don't. I ain't lifting shit. I need to be going to the gym somewhere, but um, you could just be somebody that's strong, or you could be overqualified for something. Okay, you could be very experienced in something, or like very good at something, but you're underqualified for it. But you still got a job in whatever field it was or whatever it was. And people, these motherfuckers is mad. Okay. Earlier when I did it, I was talking about a teacher. Somebody could be a teacher, or you could just be somebody who, um, you don't necessarily have to be a teacher, a counselor, somebody who works around children, or you work around other people a lot. So you help people, and it's like, you know how somebody want to be something but they can't be it. Like, anybody can go to school to be a teacher. Anybody can get the credentials. Anybody could go get the certificate or the degree or whatever. But not everybody is meant to do what they got the degree for. Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not meant to do certain shit. You are somebody who, whatever it is that you do, uh, like, it's just in you. It ain't on you. And motherfuckers is mad. They trying to figure it out. You could be a young teacher or a young person, like me, like, or like the download was a divine child, or like somebody that's immature. You have not yet reached your full potential, and they trying to figure out how this rookie just came in the game and blew everybody motherfucking wigs back. How you so good at this? How you so, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you don't meditate. How you get a download? How you special? You know what I'm saying? How who said what's your rank? You gotta talk to God about that. You know what I'm saying? Who's, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be mad. Motherfucker, listen, y'all. I ain't got no money. I'm abundant because the way I carry myself, you would never know. You know what I'm saying? I was going through shit. I was living in my car, but the way I put myself together, you would never know. And even if you did know, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? When I lived in my own house, you know, this is my house. This is my shit. Like, a lot of shit that people be trying to talk about. Oh, this your house dirty, or not even that my house was dirty. I had a million animals. Okay, had a lot of them. And everybody that came over there would say it didn't smell like nothing. All my clients loved being in my house. Um, it was just certain people who would say certain shit. Like, I feel like hating ass people. Like, motherfuckers I got a million animals, and you only got one, and you can't keep yours fed. So I feel like that, in that jealousy, like always having to ask me for food, feeling less than, no matter how much a motherfucker try to act like that, it don't bother them. It bothers you, because how am I making it happen? How am I making it happen? How am I making it happen, and you can't? And in all honesty, I'm making miracles around this bitch. That's why, because I don't give up. I don't call on nobody for shit. I don't want to ask nobody for shit. I'm gonna get it myself. And then I just learned, if my babies ain't got no food, they can eat other things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go begging for nothing, because I don't want nobody begging me for shit. I love to give, you know what I'm saying? But people take advantage. They take advantage and then be so entitled to, and so feel like they're so entitled to an opinion of what you got going on. But I'm here to tell you that today, right now, you ain't gotta prove shit to nobody. Nobody. Literally. I, y'all, nobody. When I gave up, it was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just get on here and speak my truths. I'm gonna get on here, say the downloads, I'm gonna get off. It's funny. But when I was not confident, when I was second guessing, it was cool. When I was begging and screaming, pleading, it was alright. It really was never alright. It wasn't even alright to do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that didn't do shit but kind of justify what motherfuckers were saying. But even still, the truth always gotta come out. I had this lady swear I stole her book. She sent me upstairs one time to go use the bathroom. I've been in this bitch house 110 times, okay? And the one time she sent me upstairs, all of a sudden I stole your book. Bitch, you planned it. But it's like how, when I say people be so quick to try to call me something, and it's like, how am I the demon? Like, what? This is a lady I used to go to church with. I was the only kid there who actually was there because I wanted to be at church. I wanted to be in to God. I was searching for what was already in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it was just so funny. Like, I'm the demon for girl. It's just insane. You know, it's just crazy how like shit happens to me. Like, I have a lot of integrity. I have a lot of, like, I'm very respectful, loyal. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no ill will, and I feel like people don't. Like, somebody having a pure heart is not normal. People so used to faking, they so used to seeing other people fake. Is is like, it's inevitable. The hate gonna come. A lot of times the hate and the betrayal is gonna come from people that you close to, that you love, and it's gonna hurt. Okay, motherfuckers to my gang stalking and all this other shit. I'm only looking, personally me. I don't know about nobody else, but I just gotta go throw this out there because I know these motherfuckers is looking, they watching, they listening. So you could block me and watch me all day long, instead of being an adult and having a conversation. But like I said, I don't have no ill will. You know, I don't give that much of a fuck um, about nothing no more. I just want to be able to do my shit. You know what I'm saying? You do you and I do mine. And I do, like, don't try to take that from me. I just feel like that's not fair. But ain't shit fair. Nobody cares about being fair. All they care about is getting their justice. But like, I only watch because I'm literally not even watch. I only like be trying to see what's going on because I was genuinely in love with somebody. I genuinely met, like, I still got my ring on. I genuinely like wanted to be in this relationship, in this commitment, in this marriage, and I honor marriage. Like, marriage is the highest, like, type of relationship you could be in. Is how I feel, and I honor that. Like, but a motherfucker is not doing the same to me. It's not, oh, I miss you, I'm gonna look at your page. No, it's, bitch, you wanna talking too much, and you exposing me for who I truly am when I already tried to assassinate your character. You know what I'm saying? If what I'm saying, if what I'm saying don't didn't like threaten people, then they wouldn't want me to shut up. If what you was doing, if who you are, being your true authentic self didn't threaten motherfuckers, it wouldn't be a problem. But you're a threat. And it's not even really that you're a threat. You're a fucking a promise, a guarantee that you like a guarantee that you ain't shit to play with. Like I said, people keep coming for your character. This has been an ongoing thing for my life. So I'm sure that I'm talking to somebody who go through similar things. Because I'm not one of them people who trying, oh, I'm gonna remove my energy and No, this is a spiritual journey. This is literally, no, I'm not trying to insert. That's why I say it's a spiritual conversation. I'm not doing no readings no more. I'm not trying to answer no questions for you. Literally, anything that I say should just be confirmation. It should just be a reminder or where something that I say or something that I did or that I say that I did. It should just be reminding you of a situation that you could be in or that you were in, and just give you some type of clarity, a new outlook on something. You know what I'm saying? A new perspective on whatever topic we talking about. I'm not here to be on all that other shit, because I feel like spirituality is a personal fucking journey, literally, and it should be freeing. Just because you and somebody is not on the same, I don't know, I don't know, cause I just be feeling like unless somebody is doing spell work and they doing harmful shit, I ain't judging nobody. Like, learn your lessons, go through your growth, go through, you know what I'm saying? Go through your changes like you are supposed to. This is your fucking life. Your life. You don't owe nobody no explanation. You don't owe nobody shit. As long as you're not hurting nobody or harming nobody in the process, you should be fine. But it's like you know how to stand in your mistakes. You know how to stand in just being who you are. And people don't like that. They don't know how to do that. They be old as fuck. Old as fuck. I mean, I'm talking about old as a motherfucker. Damn near 70 years old, motherfucker. And you ain't got your emotions. You still can't take accountability for your actions. And you've never been able to take accountability for your actions. And then you had children and you got in relationships. And you just corrupted the motherfucking world with your motherfucking black bullshit, your blackness, your darkness. And instead of seeing the light and healing from the darkness that somebody else put on you, you put that darkness in somebody else. And you instilled that darkness in somebody else and instilled it so deep and so fucked up that they can't even have a decent relationship in life. They can't even, you know what I'm saying, have like not even just relationships, but like can't even prosper in life because you didn't instill this shit in their head. And then people be so slow. Kids, not even people, not even the kids. It's like I blame the parents. Like, you two dumb motherfuckers came together and thought what? But sometimes, what is it? A negative times a negative is a positive, I think. So, it's really a, but and when it comes to kids, it's really a gamble. Cause like, there are really people out here who receive darkness and they don't know nothing other than to give dark. But it's people like you in the world who I feel like might deal with kids. I just feel like somebody is a teacher or something. You provide that light, you provide that guide for children. Children need that because when they don't, I'm telling y'all, I've seen the product of a kid without a fucking support system and fucking crazy ass circumstances, and without a strong mind. You know what I'm saying? Um, you decided that you was gonna be better. You decided that you was gonna give love, despite of all the fucking hate that was given to you. You know. But I'm getting sleepy, y'all. I'll be back. In all honesty, I'm going to create me another channel, and I'm gonna figure out another name. And I just hope that the algorithm send you my way. You know what I'm saying? This is probably gonna be the last video that I do on here because of the circumstances. I'm just not interested in being. People talk about gang stalking and spell work and all of this, and then they doing it on people. Yeah, they talking about it because they gotta get it out. You know what I'm saying? They talking about it as if it's not them. I ain't got time. I ain't been asleep. I went to see my grandma. I'm probably gonna go do her hair a little later. But it's funny. I've been seeing 117 and it was her room number. 117 1107 1017. All those different combinations of 117. Um, you can search it with the zeros or not. Um, what is it? Today is 1117. Um, but yeah, I'm out of here. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Do what's right. Be loved. Be light. Drink motherfucking water. And yeah, may and may y'all see me again. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't ever put my face in the camera again. I don't know. It's like I keep hearing move in silence. And yeah, I'm probably like motherfucker like you talking too much right now. Look here. No, I ain't said nearly enough for a motherfucker to know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But if you can recognize my voice, I'm sure it's very significant. um, where I'll be, if it's meant to be, you'll find me. Um, or the algorithm will bring us back together. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think it's fair that people block me out, but then they get to still watch me. They get to still play with me. This ain't how this work. Return to sender. This ain't how we finna play. You know what I'm saying? We got two different intents any motherfucking way. I'm watching because I miss your ass. You still hate me. You still, you know what I'm saying? You never loved me in the first motherfucking place. This ain't that. Life, life in the game. And I ain't finna let nobody playing with no magic. Cause it's like, I know you ain't gonna ever defeat me. So you gonna keep going harder and harder and harder. And look here. Let me just do us both a favor.